G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the World of Warcraft Dragonflight. We are continuing on with our campaign quest. Look at this mess here, my goodness. What a mess. Alright, so, Symbol of Hope, part of a flame extinguished.
Embrace hope.
Champion, Abyssian, Sibelian, and Rathian have come to an agreement of who should lead, and you are presenting a unified front. All three were quite eager to speak of your contributions and aid in Zarelek Cavern as well. It seems that they are also in agreement that they could not have succeeded without you. High praise indeed, and well deserved. Please, stay for a little longer. The other aspects and I have a matter to discuss, and I believe you should be here as well.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
Would you like to see what your hard work has wrought, Artraxius? Show me.
Through great heroism and resilience, the threat of Aberrus has been quelled. The Incarnates sought to use our fallen brother's memory as a weapon to divide us, turn us against each other, and weaken our resolve. They failed. Confronting these shadows has only made us stronger. Look upon us now. For the first time in an age, 5 aspects will take up our ancient charge once more and stand beside the mortal champions who have aided us at every turn. For soon, Azeroth will welcome from the dream a symbol of hope, and together we shall protect it.
Greetings.
We still have much to do, but the sight of 5 unified and united aspects fills my heart with hope and with joy. Thank you. Your part in this will never be forgotten. A flame extinguished completed. Alright. Whoa. What's this 9 out of 10 business? Hang on a second. What? Raise your renown with the major factions of the Dragon Isle to continue the campaign. What? What? Excuse me? So... Which one are you talking about? This one? Is there something locked behind this? Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that another step is locked behind. Is it? I don't think so. I mean, I didn't notice it before. Or is it just down the line? But it does say raise your renown with major factions to continue the campaign. Wait a second. I've done all of them, haven't I? Or I've done most of them. Okay, fine, I haven't done that one. God, that would be a killer. Please. Yeah, maybe I just gotta wait. I don't think it's locked. Alright, well there are several other main quests here, so I guess I'll just focus on those first, and then I'll look it up after. Kalagos.
Well met, friend.
Greetings, Artraxius. I wish you would drop down here so I could look you in the face. While I continue to search for the remaining blue dragons, I could use your aid in another matter. Alexstrasza and I plan on laying to rest the remaining essences of Malagos and Sindragosa. She has held on to their lingering essences after both were slain years ago. Senegos said there was a time where dragons would be laid to rest in the failed ossuary. Unfortunately, the place is a mess. He's gone ahead to clean the area up with Selagosa. Could you aid them?
Senegos should be within the veiled ossuary now. Alexstrasza and I will be joining you shortly. Malagos and Sindragosa both suffered violent deaths in their lifetime. The least we can do is put their remaining essences to rest.
And then we've got this quest over here, but I will come back for that. Let me just have a look.
My forces protect.
Listen to Alexstras's conversation with Maldra. Let's just leave that alone for now. Let's focus on one at a time. Okay, so we need to go silver metal. Keeper of the Ossuary. What's that quest? Man, all these main quests everywhere. So there's this one. I thought I saw one in the cavern as well. Oh, that's aiding the Accord. Power Unified. I gotta hand that quest in, it looks like. Alright, well, let's just focus on this one for now. And I will have
may look deadly to outsiders.
I will have to check up on this one. So I gotta do a dig complete with Mirret. Although I thought I already did that, but I guess not.
According to my notes, there should be some unique artifacts in this.
The knolls of this area are spreading decay.
All the world quests. I don't think we've actually been here before.
Grandfather, surely you could rest and leave the cleaning of this place to someone else.
Allow an old dragon a bit of nostalgia. I used to be the keeper of this place, and I was younger than you. The blue Dragonflight is but a shadow of its former glory.
Looks like a troll, doesn't sound like one though. I appreciate your patience, Atraxius. I'm sure we'll get this place cleaned in no time. I'm here to help you, Senegos. Can you tell me more about this place? The Veiled Ossuary is where we used to bury our dead. Us dragons live quite a long time, but old age does eventually take us all, though the aspects play by different rules. I imagine Caligos has told you he plans to put to rest the last essences of Sindragosa and Malagos. Well, we can't do that if the Veiled Ossuary is a mess now, can we? I'm ready to begin helping you clean the Veiled Ossuary.
There is great power within you.
Shall we begin?
Use it wisely.
On the trail again? The Veiled Ossuary. I was given the task to be a sort of gravekeeper, which included keeping wildlife away from the area. I had a rather fun spell split up within several tomes kept within this place to deal with such pests. The other blue dragons did not approve of my reckless methods, so I had to keep the tomes hidden. Here, allow me to cast a spell on you to grant you the sight to find these old tomes. Once they are all gathered, we can cleanse this place of the invasive wildlife.
Do what you must to save the world, hero.
I'm ready to receive the spell to find your arcane tomes.
Just give me one moment. The spell seems to have fizzled out. Well, I won't make you wait on this old dragon. Stellagosa, could you aid our friend?
Of course, Grandfather. I remember it well. Whenever you're ready, friend. It is good to see you.
It's fascinating to be standing in this place. I've heard so many stories about this area from Grandfather. I'm ready to receive the spell.
Fair skies and strong wind. There you go. The trail should be quite easy to follow now. I'll help Grandfather get to the next location.
Thank you, my dear. Champion, we'll be able to see what you see with this spell. Quite handy for extra commentary. I believe I may have put too much power into that spell to save young Caligos from Razageth. It's taking quite some time to recover.
Okay. So we're following these things. Tome of Fanciful Spheres. Now, in one of the previous, or one of the first cutscenes there, We saw a little tree growing. Wonder where that is. Wonder where that tree is. Probably should have a barbecue in celebration of seeing a tree grow like that. Hidden Tome. Tome of Fanciful Spheres. This tome describes the fanciful ways to combine spheres and arcane magic.
Ah, these ancient halls. In the old times, blue dragons would claim a small location in the ossuary, where they wished to have their remains sent. We used Dragonflight in Northrend as a final resting place, when it was impossible to return to the Isles.
There are the remains of a massive dragon in the Dragonflight. Not here, but here. I think you can see it. I'm pretty sure that was a dragon. If you haven't looked at it before, go out there and have a little look. It's huge.
Those who could make it back here after Neltharion nearly wiped us out passed within these halls. I was ordered to leave their remains undisturbed. I was the last remaining gravekeeper after that, given the task to update all the graves before we departed.
There's one dipping down there. Tome of Sticking. Tome describes how to force various creatures to stick to parts of conjured arcane shapes.
I was younger, more rebellious then. They gave me the gravekeeper role as a way to teach me responsibility. It wasn't until the War of the Ancients that I took it seriously.
Oh, hang on, whoa, 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 whoa.
I believe we can help each other.
Did you find my old tomes?
The Dragonflight will rise again.
Here they are. I am glad some things have survived all of this time.
I believe it is time for a nap.
Rolling out. I remember having so much fun rolling these creatures up with my spells. Unfortunately, I fear these old bones would not let me move as quickly as I once did. I would love for you to give it a shot. Let me live vicariously through you. The more creatures you roll up, the bigger the ball becomes. The bigger the ball, the bigger the creature you can roll out. Speak to me and I shall give you my special arcane ball to roll up the creatures around here.
May the wisdom of the Titans guide you.
I'm ready to use the arcane ball to clean up the veiled ossuary.
I believe.
What? Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, that guy doesn't want to get cleaned up. Nah, he protests. It's gotta be the little ones. Gotta build up that arcane energy, I guess. Work our way towards rolling up the big ones, perhaps.
You're getting the hang of it now.
Now we get the big
I
ones.
spent so much time rolling up creatures in my youth.
Grandfather, this seems highly inefficient. Don't you have spells to clear the creatures out instantly?
Oh, my dear Stellagosa. When you live as long as we do, you must sometimes favor enjoying life over being efficient.
I admit the charm is growing on me a bit.
Stellagosa. She wants to roll the ball as well, I guess. Look at me go. Rolling all up into a giant gumball. There's some big ones down there too. Missed one over here. Then another big one over here. Any more over there? No. Take it to the top. They all seem pretty content. I don't think they got a choice. They're all stuck now.
Very good. Bring the ball closer to the top tomb entrance and launch it into the sky.
Yeah. That's how we do it. Think we're ready to launch. Here it goes. I mean, that's eventually going to come back down, right?
If the blue dragons frowned upon your ball escapades, why were you allowed to continue doing it?
Malagos was quite amused by it. He even joined me a few times when time allowed it. And when he was a much more light-hearted aspect.
Come closer, little one. My eyes are not what
Fine work. To be young again.
The Dragonflights will rise again.
Lest we forget, we will be joined shortly by Kalagos and Alexstrasza. Before then, I have a request. There was a tradition to have gravestones set before your death. It allowed you to choose where you would rest when you passed. It was the job of the caretakers to update the gravestones and deposit the lingering essence of Arcana to the site. Before our guests join us, would you help me in this task? Take this list and these graves, update the existing graves and place the new ones.
There is
Grandfather, why are you still tasked with updating these graves? Surely it should go to younger drakes.
Young Kalagos was insistent I rest. But I have been waiting for a very long time to return here and clean this place. These graves deserve to be updated. It is not good for the dead to be left without rest.
Saffron? Whelpling? Deceased slain by the Lich King? Arcanagos slain by Medivh? Neltharion's betrayal? Madragosa slain by Brutalus? 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 I seem to remember a dragon flying around there when you about to take him on, or when you enter the raid. I can't remember. Okay, that's cool. Senegos, the Gravekeeper. That's him over there. Unknown disease, slain by the Nightfallen, Stelagos. Burning Legion. Malagos alive. Neltharian's betrayal, Sindragosa. Amber Skull, School, Eldragosa. Malagos, slain by adventurers. Saragossa, slain by unknown adventurer. Slain by own creation.
I am the oldest of my kind.
I saw your name on one of the gravestones. Most of the blue dragons on here or there have passed. Who were they? Those were my family and friends. Many were lost in Neltharian's betrayal. Some, sadly, were lost afterwards. There was a time where I thought about their faces every day. I must admit, in my old age I have forgotten what many of them even looked like. Ah, do not linger on that sad thought. There will come a time where I shall see them once again.
Do what you must to save the world, hero.
Thank you, Artraxius. I believe we are prepared for our guests to arrive.
May the wisdom of the Titans guide you. I believe it is time for a nap.
The preparations are now complete. Galagos and Alexstrasza should be here soon with the remaining essences of Sindragosa and Malagos. Both suffered such violent ends. I heard even with his last breath, Malagos cursed Alexstrasza. And Sindragosa, she was slain 10,000 years ago by by Deathwing. Yet she was reanimated by the Lich King and slain by adventurers. I can only imagine the state this essence is in. Forgive my ramblings. Galagos and Alexstrasza should be here shortly.
May the wisdom of the Titans guide you. Here they are now. Greetings, Caligos. And to you, Lifebinder.
Ah, Senegos. I saw the remnants of your arcane ball. I am heartened to see you have not forgotten your old ways. Caligos, you may do the honors to lay the essences of Malagos and Sindragosa to rest.
Thank you. Sindragosa, Malagos, I am sorry it took us so long to give you this peace. May you have the rest now you were robbed of in life. There's magic in everything.
Thank you for aiding Senegos, Artraxius. It's time to return to the archives.
Keep safe. Watch yourselves. The essences seem to be emitting some strange arcane energy.
It was not uncommon for powerful blue dragons to have their memories reanimate in this way, once they were put to rest. Stellagosa and I can investigate this. I believe you have more of our kind to locate, correct?